Hi there, signs of Virgo. This is Kim here to do your reading, and we're in July 2024. I hope everybody's doing really good out there, enjoying your day. Hopefully enjoying this, what I find to be wonderful weather. It is very hot. I love it though. I love it. When my allergies aren't acting up and I get to actually enjoy it, which I have been. Lots of exercise, lots of plant time, and that means for you, the channel is going to be better. It just always is. I even have a pattern with this channel and views that correlate to me doing my exercise, healing work, all that stuff that really matters about how you take care versus the days or weeks even that I let it slide. There's a difference. There's a difference in the quality of channel. There just is. All right. So I have an idea of what I think this reading's going to be about. That's my mom, the angel, helping us on the other side there in that picture, by the way. I am going to start off with this divine white light. I imagine it like a beam of light that goes through your chakras, grounding you and reaching the sky. Look at my nails. Oh my goodness. There's probably paint on them too. I'm sorry. I'm still imagining. I'm ADD, so I promise I can do it at the same time. I am imagining this divine white light. My goodness. That looks horrible. Ugh. Okay. And let's meet on that unified field and get some messages that are delivered in love with an open heart. I do have an open heart. And like I said, I have an idea, I know it, of what this reading is going to be about. But I kind of wanted the cards to surprise you. I don't want to ruin the surprise, like for real. So I'm going to let the cards speak, and I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, I know it's dead on to what I was saying. I know it is. Virgo. Reading done. Just kidding. Oh goodness. Spirit, you're good. Spirit, you're good. And thank you for these messages. The sun. Yep. The sun is like the lead healing main energy to lead and guide all the other energies in the solar system. Like we live because of it. It burns bright. It's associated with information and knowledge. It's also associated with leadership type skills like the Leo has to offer in their sign, but this is you with this energy. And of course the sun is really strong today. I'm completely energized by the sun, protecting my face and head, of course, but yeah, you can tell I got a little sun today. So this is energy, it's healing, it's growth. It can also represent the time coming ahead. The future is bright for you and is bringing in new things. It could be a multitude of new things, a new relationship, a new job, a new career, a new car. I mean, a new phase, though, in life is more important that comes through to know that it does encompass a big, abstract phase in your life. Remember to breathe. Sometimes. And that good, I'm glad that it's bringing in a new phase, because this is the old one. This could represent past memories, hard ones. Hard ones. So there may be something to do with processing these memories and trying not to bring them with you onto this new thing. It's awakening, and it might be even triggering some kind of memories to come up. The sun, like, even though it's good and it is good to get, it's not necessarily that the vinegar is bad. Just wasn't the best experience. I just always think of transmutation when I see the vinegar, transmuting it. Okay. Yep. The peacock's tail, a lot of eyes are on you. You're in more than the spotlight. When you have the sun, you're the one that everybody is looking at, viewing. I don't know what you're doing. But the peacock's tail would say that you see the big picture really well. So even when in the forest, even when you might be pioneering and at times feeling lost on your own trail that is specifically yours, you still see the broader picture. And so that is spiritual growth, Virgo. That is spiritual growth in its finest, to be acknowledging the continual struggle sometimes in life and healing that we go through. No matter how much happiness we can find, there is always this always existing. It does come up. We can clear a lot, but it's there for a reason. I see it's like a movie projector too. I'm feeling like a lot of eyes on you again. And it does mean that too, that a lot of eyes, and the eyes are on you because of this ability. Yeah, that no matter what spot or where you're at, you come in as the sun, as the one that knows the bigger, broader meaning to things. A high EQ, emotional quotient, high EQ. Okay, so then I have the mystical sister, which is it's coming across to me with the divine union card, or conjunction card that we saw earlier, because this is like a moth to a flame, just an attraction. The attraction for this card sometimes is the vinegar that they have in common, the experience that's very similar, just in a different way. May look very different on 3D plane, on material plane, but the either spiritual lesson or the battle was similar. And so then you pull this energy in like that flame, because it's attracting certain energies. And because of that being a moth, I would say it's certain energies of experience that you have in similarity from a not so great time in life. In the darkness. It could be having the dark night of the soul, something real nocturnal that you have overcome. Still in the forest a little bit. Well, what is after the forest? You know, I don't know. It's an interesting spread of cards. Oh, what's after it? Your life's purpose. It's not something small. This deck never talks about something small. It's the raven's head that has the wisdom now, that has the pearl that it earned for all of the grit that it had to go through to get this wisdom, all the experience and the lessons that eventually in the end brought about like your understanding and embodiment of true compassion, which is a gift. And that also is part of spiritual growth for you. Wow. This is a reading very much so on your spiritual growth and your spiritual journey. So, with that being said, I think I'm going to turn to Oracle. Maybe a tarot card for advice. I want to do a reading that's the broad picture. Like, show me the broad picture that they're seeing, that they're focusing on. You know what I mean? So that we can find out where Virgo needs to go next, or should anticipate, because that's part of the experience. Is it's on a perspective, so you look forward to things. That's a joy. I would think if you're a soul of it, or your spirit in that experience, there might not be something to look forward to, unless you come to a place like this and you're given life on a timeline. And then that experience would be something that is not similar to what you're used to. You're used to having probably everything or anything as you want it, when you want it, as a spirit. This is a different feeling. And you know, the feeling of being hopeful and looking forward to something is wonderful. It is really wonderful. So, especially depending on what it is you're looking forward to. Maybe you're deciding what it is that you're going to look forward to or that you want to look forward to. So this is a conjunction of an actual person. Sorry, I didn't really say that. Like cacti. Horned like cacti. I'll prick you like cacti. There's a song. Has something like that in it. Something about like cacti. I don't know. Something like cacti. So I have 11, deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. Yeah, that's hard to do sometimes, isn't it? 29, horned cactus is resourcefulness here. So holding on to your, making the best out of that you possibly can to stay in that all abundant mindset, which is when you're balanced and using resources wisely and as they need to be adjusted for the time and the money situation, adjustments to be made all the time. This is a time to save as much, maybe as much as you can, or be kind of like I'm getting the fox energy, being as clever as you can at this time. It can also be an acknowledgement of how resourceful that you have been, like showing your colors by all of the, I'm getting like cool, creative, and unique ways that you come up with to save money, save the earth, save time, help people. There's something about that of being like, thanks for being such a service, you know, to others. Even if it's just like you're getting your family to do something, then they're going and telling someone else about this good, great tip of resourcefulness that is fun and makes you feel good. You can picking up on that. I'm really picking up on your resourcefulness during this time in particular, because we'll go back to your sign. Virgos are very good to think on the fly solutions. Very good at that. They can be over analytical at times, but they're actually they're the brainy ones of the group of zodiac. That if you need it on the spot, like maybe it's time to be a leader in some kind of life work that has to do with how dang crafty you are. That's what I'm getting. I don't even usually use the word crafty, but I like crafts. The glass, you're being watched in a good way. You're being very observed because of everything that you know, and how, again, about how like you're able to think of these solutions. Maybe you're getting also information on different solutions through spirit, and they're saying if you would spend more time in meditation and stillness, you'll get more answers. You're about to rise. Sublimination, you're about to rise. Somebody, not just somebody, the peacock's tail is representing, like, these trees are like a crowd. They're like a crowd of people. So you have watchers or onlookers that are intrigued with how creative you are, and especially when it has something to relate with that. Feeling like this is part of your life work. Finding gold. Okay, different deck. I have deep diving into a task. Something could get quite emotional, I would think. You know what? I think I have another deck that I will use that's already up here. This 108. So yeah, you're being observed with this glass because you're about to take flight. Because you're about to take flight, that's why. And everyone can see that. This is coming so across like a projector to me. you're rising and you're finding the gold that's around, literally what maybe you're focused on, and it's real beautiful. It's really inspiring. It's inspiring others to rise too. Look at this. Looking like a, what is that? The violet flame. Activating the violet flame. Just the color though, it's color of like royalty. What else do you want them to know? What else do you want Virgo to know that maybe we can find in this reading? Also, not just meditation and stillness. Oh, I think that's the sweet one. Yes, it is. Tap into your drive for independence. Tap into the cat that can be you. You're probably empathetic too, a little, like instead of apathetic, empathetic. Caring for others deeply because of going through something yourself. The 6, I love this card, the Anam Kara. Unconditional love, romance, soulmates, uncommon bond, devoted, always, tenderness, timeless, constant affection, best friends, appreciation, unchanging and infinite love. That's so beautiful. Unaffected. Not my problem. Maybe it's telling you to look at what is not your problem or something like that. Usually this cat stands for independence, so I'm going to go with that. What else? Eyeglasses. This one's wanting to come out too. Handcuffs. Okay. These look the same, isn't it? The shape. The shape kind of looks the same. That's interesting. There's a need to break free from something. This could mean that you're literally taking flight, like an airplane. It can mean that. Eyeglasses, assessment, evaluate options, analyze. Seeing clearly the fine print is to see where you're being tied down. You see how they, even those dots, I don't think they were meant to look the same, but you see how they look the same? So something that you're needing to look at or see is where you're being held captive to something that's unnecessary for you to feel that way. 747. I mean 474, sorry. 747. Isn't that a jet? I don't know. I don't know. I think it is. It's about setting yourself free. That card is. To see something clearly. You've got the glass too. Estimate or take a closer look. Take a closer look. Cabin. Lonely, confined, detached, remote, secluded, to go within. I think it's saying to go within. Find some time alone and go within. Okay. Why the cabin? Why are you giving us the cabin? Why are you giving us the cabin? Spend some time, because this is okay about clearing your mind, because there's some kind of 5 of Pentacles kind of energy that you're overcoming at this time. This could be a hardship or a state of change that you're in, or a slight setback, and so needing to take time to yourself to reflect and analyze on something. But you're overcoming it the way that it's here. It also says that on it, to overcome. You could be overcoming a state of loneliness for some. You could be overcoming hassles, the yarn card. Hassles, problems, things that are interconnected. Future gains it can represent. Mischief, out of control, a made-up story. Isn't that that's unusual? A made-up story. Okay. What else? We'll get more. Another card telling you to please read the fine print. What is it that you might be, I feel like that you might be signing or something like that. You may need to have a lawyer or specialist by your side before you sign something because of looking at the fine print. Take a look closer, inspection, research, be careful. Don't assume. A deep dive. You had another card that had a deep dive. And check or read between the lines. The person of air, the great mentalist. Rational, upright, unemotional, controlling, sarcastic, critical, calculated. Could be a teacher, lawyer, surgeon, journalist, or chef is what it says on the card. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Looking at the fine print. And then I have the person of water, and that is in the upright. Save. Resource. With your resources. Be sparing on who you emotionally really give out to at this time. If there's other things that you're looking at or dealing with. There could be some problems regarding family. You're getting two families together, as I have the family card in the reverse. Or with family, with support systems. There could be an issue of needing one. So the person of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, says it's the emotional idealist, emotionally connected, psychic, empathetic, intuitive, sensitive, heart-centered, feels deeply, takes things personally. You can be represented by the healer, the counselor, advisor, or author. And that's coming out on top of the family in reverse. So that's interesting. And then on the bottom, I have the master. I think that's you. And then the forked road, the crossroads decision, free will, direction change, opportunity. The master is your discipline will help, working smart, focusing, structure, teaching, training, conquer, overcome. So you have that twice, overcome, learning a skill, in the flow, authoritarian, and you have a commanding presence. And it's because of this too. The realization like of unconditional love that you have. I'm going to pull some animal, spirit animal. Knowing how to take the lighter side of life, how to use humor especially when life gets tough, learning how to tap into humor. I have a very motherly, compassionate energy with the deer, divine feminine. The hawk could be talking about your precision and your focus. Regaining focus by taking some time out for yourself. Kept apart, quarantined. Divide. So it's like you see what's going on, like a hawk in the sky. You see what's going on. Yes, you take the humorous side as much as you can. What about the fine print? What is that about? A pause or a break. Healing. Also being very defensive for your family with the cobra. Shedding a second skin. But usually it's a pause. So look at the fine print when it comes to a pause or a break or a time of healing. What else? The phoenix. It is a pause. It's so that you're the phoenix rising. So this healing is bringing about the you that comes from the ashes. The you that has maybe attracted these other energies to you. Also have the unicorn on the bottom. It's like your third eye, your sixth chakra. The phoenix rises from the ashes when all is gone. It was burned to the ground. There was not much left, and except for some memories with this vinegar card. But the phoenix rises and flies away, and it represents so many things to me too. And you also, you get what you see off the card. So pick up angel wings. Just a fiery desire to create something completely new. Completely new. Especially during a time of maybe despair. There could be court issues that need to be worked out. This is a good benevolent energy here with the mature woman that's here to help, usually, or wanting to work something out. Be letting go. This is that kind of like vinegar, like memory or despair. It could be with a mature man, an older male. Unexpected income. In the reverse, is it expected? Is something expected here? Watch your thoughts in the direction of your thoughts. Sudden wealth in the reverse. So we have those energies. And courtship, getting to know someone, working out the legalities about coming together with somebody. It's like there's a pause and then this wealth comes in. What about the wealth? Let's look on another deck. Powerful friend and the get together, the courting you, who you get to know. The joining of families. I think somebody thinks a lot about giving you extra income, and then when you get it, it's like, oh, that was unexpected. You have somebody that you're on their mind a whole lot, concern, wanting to get to know you, get together with you too. Okay, there's the good lady. Again, mother, mom, mentor, boss, somebody that's passed on, possibly to false person in reverse. Somebody revealing. Oh, look, it's the reveal of the new you. The Siren 2. False person in reverse. You're a true to who the healed you version is in this sense with this. And this is the new you, new version, revealing this. Yeah. Okay. So there might be something to do with a partnership that you feel was more like taking. I feel like something happened with this mature man energy. And it could be business, like not wanting to work with this person anymore. Yeah, something that you're... Either this older man or male was always like, I'm so disappointed in you. Like that. Like, I can't believe this or whatever. Or embarrassed or something like that. I don't know, causing problems. I got the despair card twice with that older mature male. And then there's change. And this change leads to wealth, prosperity with the fish. It has everything to do with the new you and your love for yourself, your unconditional love for yourself. It shows on your persons now, right? All right. So, I'm balanced. And 5, I'm adaptable. So we have some change coming in. I'm going to pull from the angel number message. And then from the Oracle of Genetic Gifts. Let's see. What do we got? 31. So can have to do with finding balance or a person that can help you with discipline, or something that has to do with how a rule is, or how things are done. I don't know, legally. It could be legally or professional. 30. I'm imaginative. You have marrying energy here. Yep, so the I am discipline is about how to make things come true, putting the discipline and work in it, right? Putting the energy into what you're wanting. And really doing so and sticking at it is what it's talking about. And then 13, I am confident. This is talking about working towards your goals too, usually associated with the death card, so something like ending and transforming. Then you have that 666, a wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am centered. 29, I am insightful. You are highly intuitive and creative. Your mind thinks in pictures and you seem to draw information and ideas from out of the sky. A powerful drive to know the oneness of all things. I am insightful. 10 says you're ingenious. You have great leadership skills and your mind is sharp and it allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and then tell other people like basically how to do it. And that's kind of what I was picking up on, that one energy there with the peacock. 00 is about your angels saying to pay attention because they're sending signs. It could be your passed on loved ones trying to send signs, synchronicities to you. Yeah, so pay attention. I am observant. Okay. Yoga instructor for your body and mind. Exercise, stretch, something like that. Looks good. Claircognizance, a clear knowing. Life path number 2, the partner of the moon. 9, life path number 9, the peacemaker, ruling planet Mars. Ooh. Akashic field, all information, power, energy, and experiences vibrate here. Tarot card, creator, visionary, aura reader, advisor, photographer, energy reader. And another number 2 is on the bottom with ascension. Number 2, flood of mental emotion. And then I was going to pull from the Archangel Raphael deck if I have it available, easily available. Ego sublimation 2. Ego taking flight. Could very well be. Okay, let's close out with this. And if you want a private reading, I offer those in the description box below with how to get one. And thank you for the super chats to this channel, everybody. I really appreciate you. And let's see. Fresh air. Thank you for helping me breathe easier in all ways. Children, dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me to help children. Alternative medicine, thank you for guiding me to ideal healing treatment modalities and for giving me clear signs and messages to validate, oh, why did I do that? The path for my best well-being. Avoid allergens. Dear Archangel Raphael, please assist me in identifying and avoiding allergens that may be toxic to my health and happiness. Help me to crave only healthy foods and beverages. I also have exercise is key. Thank you for motivating me and guiding me to an exercise program that fits my schedule, interest, and budget. And stay positive. Thank you for helping me be optimistic and take the appropriate action steps that support my health. And that's what I've got for you guys. I'm sending you lots of love. Like and subscribe and help the channel out. Bye, guys.